Hello everyone and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and today we are hosting the Giants. We also actually get an all-starters lineup here. Graves is in to pitch and the regular guys out in the field. It's that time for the rotation. While this loads, let me bring up the standing, not that one. Sorry, it took me a little longer to get there than I thought it would. So, the Phillies currently with a one-game lead over the Braves and the Marlins. Squirrels have clinched the Central. The Diamondbacks have a magic number of 20, holding a 4-game lead over the Dodgers. The Reds right now with a 2-game lead in the wild card race. Over in the AL, the Orioles with a 1-game lead over the Red Sox and Yankees. The Tigers still sitting on that magic number of 20 with a 4-game lead over the White Sox, and the White Sox hold a 1-game lead in the wild card race. And the Angels are leading the West by 2 games over the Astros. Back to this game, Johnny Damon hits a ground ball to second. Kester takes care of that. That'll bring Randy Wynn to the plate. First pitch called a strike. Another called strike. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, Chase Utley at the plate. He'll look at a slider for a strike. This one misses, up and in. Swing and a miss, makes it 1-2. Ground ball, but foul. Still 1-2. Called strike 3. That'll end the top of the first. No score. Kester will lead things off in the bottom half of the inning. The Giants. Looks like the same lineup we've been seeing. Apparently, Trammell has just taken over at catcher for Benji Molina. I don't know if that's for the month, or how exactly that's worked out. Wesson, who I believe we did see in the last series, starts Kester off with a strike, and then a pop-up that Wesson looks like he's going to field himself, standing next to Chase Utley. 1 away. Marvin at the plate. He will bat left-handed. Looks at the first pitch for strike 1. Grounds this one to third. Ramos Ramirez throws over. 2 down. Chief at the plate now. He hits the first pitch deep to center, and it will... Oh, off the very top of the wall. Oh my, I actually am shocked that did not go out. That could not have hit any higher off the wall. So it went exactly 413 feet, I feel pretty confident saying. Runner on second, 2 outs. Terry hits a ground ball to Ramos Ramirez. It's deep though, and Ramos can't get the throw over in time. Puts runners on the corners for Frank. There are still 2 outs. First pitch is low. This one catches the outside corner. 1-1. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Called strike 3. The Squirrels threatened on a couple different occasions. I should say Chief spent the whole inning threatening, felt like. But no score, so we'll go to the second inning where Ramos Ramirez will lead things off. And Ramos Ramirez definitely has all-star type numbers. He earned that bid. course, he was a Brewer for most of the first half of the season, got traded right before the break, and got to make the trip as a Giant, which probably didn't make Milwaukee very happy, at least the city of Milwaukee. But it is what it is. Ramirez grounds out in this at-bat to Joey. Had to make sure he actually made the play before I finish that sentence. Ryan Garco at the plate now. He looks at strike one. Ground ball towards the middle. Joey will pick it up and throw it over. 2 down. And that'll bring Stanley to the plate. First pitch is too high. This one does catch the plate. 1-1. Too low. 2-1. Inside. Make it 3-1. 2 outs. Nobody on base. Swing and a miss. Now we've got a full count. Payoff pitch. Fastball for strike 3. That'll end the top of the second. We're still scoreless. And Tom will lead things off in the bottom half of the inning. First pitch called a strike. Ground ball towards the middle. Stanley will take care of that one. 1 away. Zach at the plate now. First pitch is too low. Too low again. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Grounds this one to short as well. Stanley again with the assist, really. 2 down. Joey at the plate. First pitch called a strike. Ground ball to third. Ramos Ramirez throws over, and that will end the inning. Quiet second. We'll go into the third, where Tipner will lead things off for the Giants. First pitch is called a strike on a slider. And another called strike. 0-2. This one is too high. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 down. Trammell at the plate now. Although I guess both announcers pronounce it Trammell, so maybe I should start saying it that way too. As this is not Alan Trammell or anyone related to him, as far as I am aware, seeing as he's a computer-generated player. He strikes out on 3 straight pitches, brings Wesson to the plate. First pitch called a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So we'll go to the bottom of the third inning. Still no score, and Graves is due up for the Squirrels. First pitch to Graves is called a strike. Hits this one, one hopper to Utley, who takes care of that. 1 down, brings Kester to the plate. He popped down in his first at-bat. I guess on a 6-game hitting streak, so hard to keep track of that in September when people are rotating out so often. That's going to make it 7 games, though. A 1-out single into left. Marvin ground out in his first at-bat. Hits this one up the middle, and it'll get through for a base hit. Kester stays at second, so 2 on, only 1 out for Chief, who very, very nearly homered in his last at-bat. Looks at strike 1 here. Hits this one, a ground ball to third. Ramos Ramirez goes to second with it, and that's the only out the Giants end up getting. So puts runners on the corners for Terry with 2 outs. And he will swing and miss at the first pitch. Hits this one into left. I think Damon will have it, and he does. Squirrels threaten again, but again cannot come through. So it is still scoreless as we go into the fourth, where Johnny Damon will lead things off for the Giants. Damon ground out in his first at-bat. First pitch, called a strike. Swing and a miss, makes it 0-2. Popped up, Tom waiting right at the plate, makes the grab. Randy Wynn struck out in his first at-bat. One of 6 strikeouts already today for Graves. So probably not worth mentioning the people that struck out this next go around the lineup. Wynn with an 0-2 count in this at-bat. Gets a ground ball. It does stay fair. Terry picks it up and steps on first. Excuse me, Chase Utley to the plate now. Looks at strike one. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will end the top of the fourth. Gray's just rolling along here. Frank will lead things off for the Squirrels in the bottom half of the inning. Frank struck out looking in his first at-bat. He's the only Squirrel to strike out so far today. Has a 1-1 count to open this at-bat. This one low again. 2-1. Pops this one up. Stanley waiting on it on the infield grass, and he does make the grab. One down, Tom at the plate. He ground out, I believe, to third in his last at-bat. Looks at a fastball right down the middle. And then grounds this one to third, and Ramirez makes the play. 2 down. Zach at the plate. Looks at strike one. Puts this one right at second base. Chase Utley makes the grab, and that'll end the fourth. Still scoreless as we go into the fifth. Aramis Ramirez due up for the Giants. Ramirez ground out in his first at-bat. First pitch is called a strike. This one down and out. Another called strike. 1-2. This one will be fouled away. We'll try it again. Graves winds and delivers a fastball that is out of the zone. 2-2. He's back with another fastball, and this one is a called strike 3. Garco at the plate now. He also ground out his first time up. This one misses inside. This is outside. This one is called a strike. Fouled straight back. 2-2. Hits this one into left field. Frank makes the grab. 2 down. Stanley at the plate. First pitch is called a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. This one will get down, and that is the Giants' first base runner of the game. Breaks up the perfect game, breaks up the no-hitter. Which maybe I should have said that the other way around, but you all get the point. Brings Clay Tipner to the plate. He fouls this pitch away. He has a 2-2 count. Sorry, 1-2 count. 2 away. Fouls this one down the third baseline. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will get Graves out of the inning. We are still scoreless as we go into the bottom of the fifth, where Joey will lead things off. Would be nice if the Squirrels would score a run here. Or even if the Giants would. Just rather not be tied after 6. Joey with a 1-1 count. Grounds this one foul, not by much, down the third base line. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Graves at the plate. Watches this one sail a little bit, up and out. Ground ball to first, Garco will step on first. 2 down, Kester. He is 1 for 2 so far, got a base hit in his last at-bat. Pops this one up right in front of the plate. Trammell makes the grab. So we'll go into the 6th. Still nothing. And Trammell will lead things off. We'll say I don't know how much longer I can keep up that pronunciation. It just does not feel natural. Has an 0-2 count. Graves goes with a fastball that catches the outside corner for strike 3. 1 down, Wesson at the plate. Hits one back to Graves. He'll throw to first. 2 down. Johnny Damon 0 for 2 today. Ground out and a foul out. First pitch is too low. Could be inside as well. This one outside. 2-0. Swing and a miss. Called strike 2. Hits this one and it's right on the foul line. So that looks like that is going to be a 2-out double for Johnny Damon. So the Giants with their first scoring threat of the day. Will be up to Randy Wynn to try to drive the run in. He looks at strike 1. This one down and out. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Ground ball to second. Kester takes care of that, and that will end the top half of the inning. Still scoreless as we go to the bottom of the 6th, where Marvin is due up for the Squirrels. Marvin 1 for 2 on the day. Grounds this one. Chase Utley picks it up and throws it over. 1 down, Chief at the plate. He is 1 for 2. So that first pitch is too high. This one almost hits him. This one called a strike up in the zone, 2-1. Chief puts this one in the air again, but Johnny Damon should have it, and he does. So 2 down for Terry. Nobody on base. First pitch is up and in. This one down and in. There's a fastball right down the middle, and Terry let it go. So misses outside, 3-1. Hits this one, but right to Stanley. And he just barely gets it there in time. So we'll go into the 7th inning, still scoreless, and Chase Utley will lead things off. With it being tied, I guess we'll leave Graves in for now. Utley has struck out in both at-bats so far today. Looks at strike 1 here. So one called a strike. 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Aramis Ramirez at the plate. He's 0 for 2 with the strikeout. Looks at strike 1. Swings and misses, 0-2. Hit toward shortstop, and Joey can't get there. That's going to roll into center. And we're going to get a pinch runner. Velez is going to come in to run for Aramis Ramirez. They go from a speed 7 to a speed 9. Ryan Garco swings at the first pitch and comes up empty. And that's going to be a base hit into left field. Runners on first and second with only one out. Stanley at the plate. Stanley did get the first hit of the game. Watches this pitch go outside. Fouls this one off his foot. 1-1. Up and in. Swing and a miss makes it 2-2. Ground ball, but it's, not really left at play. It was a pretty good swinging bunt. That will load the bases. We're going to get another pinch runner. Osborne is going to come in to run for Stanley. One out, bases loaded. Tipner at the plate. Looks at strike one. Looks at strike two. This one misses, and Tipner doesn't offer at it. Does get the swing and the miss on the changeup. Big strikeout for Graves. Brings Trammell to the plate with 2 outs. Bases still loaded. He looks at strike one. Looks at strike two. Swings and misses. Strike three. Graves gets out of the inning. A bit of a Houdini act there. We're still scoreless as we go to the bottom half of the inning. Frank will bat on the other side.
The Giants 0, Indianapolis 0.
All right, get some defensive changes. Velez will stay into play short, and didn't see which Casilla that was coming in to play third. Jose, maybe? In any case, Wesson is still on the mound. Frank has a 1-1 count. Make it 2-1. Well, Wesson's getting close to the end here. Keeps wiping his brow. Frank rolls that one to second. 1 down. Tom at the plate has ground out in both at-bats. Looks at the ball there. This one is too high. 2-0. 3-0. And that's going to be a 4-pitch walk, and I believe the end of Wesson's day. So he is still responsible for Tom on first base. Brian Wilson is going to come in to try to make that irrelevant. All right, Zach 0 for 2 on the day. 1 on, 1 out. First pitch from Wilson is called a strike. Ground ball, but a high hop, so that's going to keep him out of the double play. Runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Joey at the plate, and they're going to intentionally walk him, so we're going to go for a pinch hitter, who I think we're going to put Sweeney out there. Actually, Quentin has a higher average. Let's do that. That wasn't true for most of the year, but it is true now. So Quentin will come in, and he will bat left-handed still. Well, still because Marvin's been batting left-handed all day. Oh, don't like that call. 0-2. Boy, neither one of those pitches looked remotely good, and they both get called strikes. That's how it goes sometimes. We will go to the 8th inning, still scoreless. Pitcher spot due up for the Giants. We will have Jones pitch maybe for an inning, though. He's already a little bit spent after pitching yesterday. But we'll see how far he gets. See how far he needs to get. That might be the other consideration. Alright, they are going to let Wilson hit. A little surprising. In the 8th inning of a scoreless game, and he hits a little bloop to second that Kester grabs. One down, Johnny Damon got a double in his last at-bat, right down the first base line. Or maybe the right field line's a more accurate way to say that. Has a 1-1 count to open this at-bat. Grounds this one to short. Joey throws over. 2 down. Randy Wynn, 0 for 3 so far. First pitch, called a strike. This one, that'll be his first hit of the day, a 2-out single into right field. And we're going to get another pinch runner. Ocean is going to come in. Only goes from speed 7, 2, and 8. None of these pinch runners the Giants have put in have really been particularly fast. Anyway, Chase Utley starts off with the ball and then hits this one to right field, and it drops in front of Zach. Off the bat, I thought he might have a play, but he did not. Runners on first and second. Velez at the plate now, his first at-bat of today. Looks at strike one and then looks at a ball. Ground ball to shortstop. Joey throws over, and that will end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Still scoreless. Kester due up for the Squirrels. And Ocean will not stay in. Ken Griffey Jr. is going to take over in right field. First pitch is too low. Too low again, 2-0. Called strike. Hits this one into left field. That'll be a leadoff single for Kester. Marvin at the plate now. 1 for 3 so far today. This one, that's not going to stay fair. This one will stay fair, but it also could be a double play ball. No throw to first, so 1 on, 1 out. Chief at the plate. 1 for 3 so far. Looks at strike one. Hits this one, and this one really will be a double play ball. 4-6-3, and that will end the 8th inning. I think Chief hit that one too hard. It gave too much time to that middle infield. Alright, we go to the 9th. Garco due up for the Giants. And I guess we're going to stick with Jones and see if he can get through the inning. He's not wiping his brow yet. First pitch, breaking ball that went too low. This one called a strike. Ground back to Jones. He backs up off the mound to grab it and then gets it to first. 1 down. Jose Castillo at the plate. His first at-bat of today. Hits it towards first. Terry catches it on a short hop and steps on first. Tipner has struck out in all 3 at-bats so far today. He swings and misses at a fastball here. Hits this one up the middle, and nobody can field it. That's going to be a base hit. Except for he, for some reason, decided to take off for second and gets himself tagged out. I don't know what kind of brain fart that was. But it'll bring us to the bottom of the 9th with no score. Terry at the plate. Brian Wilson still in the game. First pitch to Terry is called a strike. This one is too far outside. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Popped up, Trammell makes the grab. 1 down, Frank at the plate. He is 0 for 3 today. Hits this one right to Utley. 2 away. Tom was walked in his last at-bat. Hits this one into center field, and that will be a base hit. 1 on, 2 out. Zach will come to the plate. Looks at strike 1. Hits this one right over the third base bag, and I don't know who was playing third there. I think it was Castillo. Couldn't cut it off, but Tom didn't take advantage. So 2 on, 2 outs for Joey. And he fouls the first pitch away down the third base line. This one fouled again. Little ground ball to second, and that will end the 9th. We're going into extras. Nobody has scored yet. Trammell will lead things off for the Giants. With the pitcher spot due up next, we're going to see if Jones can get through this inning. So Trammell struck out in all 3 at-bats so far, and he swings and misses at the first pitch here. Looks at strike 2, and swings and misses strike 3. 1 down. Wilson will not get to hit here. They're going to bring in Ginter. First pitch called a strike. Second pitch back towards the middle. Joey makes a diving grab at it but can't come up with it. That's a 1-out single. Brings Johnny Damon to the plate. He's 1 for 4 so far. Looks at strike 1. Swings and misses, 0-2. Ground ball to third. Chief goes to second. Kester on to first, not in time there. 2 away. Ken Griffey Jr. with his first at-bat of the day. Historically, he's been a real pain in our side, but not a regular player at this point in his career. Has a 1-2 count in this at-bat, and he will go down swinging to end the top of the 10th. Still scoreless. Pitcher spot due up for the Squirrels, so I guess we will go get Sweeney in this at-bat. We'll see who the Giants put on the mound after pinch hitting. They're going to go with Hennessy. Brad... I was thinking Chad. I was close. Brad Hennessy. All right. Go grab. Where'd he go? There he is. Sweeney. All right. First pitch from Hennessy is swung on and missed. Sweeney hits this into right, and it will get down for a leadoff single. Sweeney quite fast. I would not be surprised to see him steal second. Kester 2 for 4 on the day. Actually, he gets a base hit into right. Puts 2 very fast runners on first and second, although only one of them needs to score. Marvin at the plate looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First out of the inning will bring Chief to the plate. If he can just get another base hit, that will probably end the game here. Pick off to second, don't see that very often. This one misses inside, 2-0. Up the middle, that will be a base hit. Sweeney, though, he's going to try it. And he's going to make it there pretty easily, actually. Squirrels take this one in the 10th inning, 1-0. Take a look at some highlights. That should have been the game-winning hit, but I suppose it all worked out fine for Chief. Really thought Sweeney might hold up at third, but he actually made it in there with plenty of time to spare. And Chief is your player of the game. Thank you everybody for watching. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. Otherwise, we've got the Giants again tomorrow, and we'll get the AAA guys in. We'll see you then.